Hello, my friends.
Hi.
Look who I have with me. We've got Miss Kristen Fagan here from Softflex, and she has been visiting me the last couple days.
I know. This is the first time we've gotten to sit down and do a video for all of you because we've just been so busy looking at beads.
It's so true. Well, that and talking and giggling.
I mean, yeah, that
And
just
eating.
goes without saying.
And eating. I introduced her to like really good hamburgers last night.
So good. So good. I know we've eaten really well. Jill has some great recommendations.
Yeah. Well, you know, if there's one thing I know, it's food. But other than beads, it's food.
Right.
So
Beads first, food second.
absolutely.
Well, let me pull up my. I'm going to share this.
yeah, share
I'm
it
going
on
to share
Facebook.
this, and while everyone's kind of seeing, and I know we're spontaneous.
Yes.
We didn't tell anyone.
We didn't
were
tell
doing it.
anyone. We just decided we were going to pop in. As a matter of fact, let me make sure. Oh, yay! Laura's here. So hi, Chris. She says hi,
Hi.
Kristen. Laura Discus is here. Yeah, we didn't tell anybody. We just because it was kind of a last minute thing whether we were even going to have time to do this or not.
I did do a little tease this morning.
Oh, did you? Okay.
On the Instagram with Softflex Company, I said, I hope we get to do this.
Yeah.
Spontaneous if we do.
Oh man, we've been. So she came here to shop for some beads, and she's finding lots of goodies to take back with her. So you'll see some of that on the Softflex website.
Yes, so many goodies for all of you for kits coming up and our live sales too. And I came in this morning, last night I was like, I'm done, everything's in boxes. But I didn't close those boxes. So when I came in today, I was like, all of a sudden, fresh eyes, like a few more things on the table ended up in my box. But I think I got some really good stuff at the last minute just because, again, I was here for 12 hours yesterday shopping.
Yeah. And you'd think that there's no way you could spend 12 hours shopping for beads, but oh my God, it's so easy.
I just scratched the surface. There's so much. Speaking of so much, I think there's a bead garage sale happening soon.
An in-person, this is going to be the first time since we got bigger in-person bead garage sale. Like the very first maybe 2 bead garage sales were in my front yard in my home. But that was like in 2011. And so now for the first time we are going to let folks into the warehouse. So do you think they're going to like to get into the warehouse?
Oh my gosh, they're gonna love it. Oh my God. And there are RSVPs trickling in.
Yeah, for
already.
sure.
It hasn't even been 24 hours that you have like put it out there and announced it.
I feel like it's only been 24 hours since we made the decision to do it. You know, John Kubrick is the one who convinced me to do this on Friday, and so we've been kind of scrambling because the dates are going to be September 6th and 7th. It is a Saturday and a Sunday. We'll be open both days. And you will not, I want to make this clear, stuff that's on our regular Jill Wiseman Designs website is not going to be available to purchase in person for various reasons, mainly dealing with inventory and how long it would take us to check you guys out. But we have a couple of beads that aren't on the website, as Kristen has found out this
just
week.
a smidge.
Yeah. Like a lot.
It's going to be a treasure hunt, and it's going to be so much fun because
Yes.
I've had a blast, and I purposely made this trip kind of short and quick. One, because I have decision fatigue and I have a hard time like making those decisions. I thought, okay, if it's fast. 2, I would do some damage if I was here for another day.
It's very true. And I've got the girls right now uncovering tons of stuff. I've got Amber going through all my personal boxes that have just been, you know, all over the warehouse. And so she's going through and sorting those out. And so we'll have some of my personal stuff that I'm going to destash. And in the last couple of years, I've done 2 Bead Lady Estate buyouts, plus a bead store buyout. And then I've got oodles and oodles of John Kubrick's fabulous beads in the warehouse. And so all of those things are going to be items that will be available at the big bead garage sale that's happening September 6th and 7th.
So exciting.
Yeah, exactly. I wish you could come back for it.
I know. You never know. There's a whole area I didn't even get to see.
Hey, when you're going back, you may, yeah, exactly. When you're going back, maybe you'll get one of those vouchers. You know,
Right?
you can,
Yeah. And then I can just come on back down.
Yes, exactly.
I know. It is like a dream job, Sherry. Sherry says it's like a dream job.
I love it.
And I don't usually get to do, I mean, I've done some shopping with Sarah in Tucson, and I've done some shopping like occasionally. I've done some online shopping to help with our kits and stuff.
Right.
But just coming here
And being the
by
decision maker.
myself and making all these decisions on my own with just a quick FaceTime with Rosa and with Sarah,
Yeah.
but maybe like a half hour, 45 minutes. That's it. The rest of it's been all up to me, so I'm really excited and hopeful
She's
that you
been
guys are going to
making
love
amazing
what I found.
choices, because I did have to go peek at what she was picking, and so I've given it the Jill blessing.
She really has. She was like, "Where'd you find these? Oh, I didn't know I had that."
Seriously, yes, she did. She found all sorts of beads of John's that I didn't even know were in the warehouse, because we've been, John has this way of like oozing into your warehouse. I mean, I don't even know how else to explain it, but he brings one
little
box,
over here,
and then
a little
there's
over there,
another box, and and then it's over there, and it's over there, and so we have clustered it all together.
Yeah.
And so this is the first time it's ever been clustered together in the warehouse, and so even I was a little shocked at how many of John's beads we have here.
Yeah.
So it's only right and fair that we find good homes for them, because they want to be with bead ladies and not in boxes in a warehouse.
No, they need to be free. I think Sarah said that we got to free the beads.
Free the beads. I love that.
And buttons. Funny story about buttons. I only got one. I only got one style of button, and I talked to Sarah last night late before we left, and I was like, Sarah, I only got one like style of button for a kit, and she's like, well, why? I'm like, I just didn't get to the button wall.
And she's like, well, get on it.
Do it now. So 2 hours later, you guys will have buttons. Lots and lots of buttons in upcoming sales as well.
Yeah, when you said you hadn't gotten into the buttons, I was like, you guys tend to like buttons.
We do. We love buttons. Actually, I'm using a button today.
Yay.
We're going to do a little demonstration with some soft flex wire.
Yes.
Some buttons and some crimps and the magical crimping pliers. And this awesome strand that Jill found in the area that I was looking. And she was kind of like, oh, wait. What's this?
And it was literally, we both had our purses on our shoulders. We were like getting ready to walk out the door, and all of a sudden I noticed that this strand was not a normal strand.
It is a 2-hole strand.
It's 2-hole beads.
And it's a little coin.
I've never seen a coin with 2 holes like that before. And they're little. They're like, what, 6 millimeters, 8 millimeters?
They're super cute.
Yeah.
Probably 6,
Yeah,
right?
I think that they look 6. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, as we're walking out the door last night, she was like, oh, these are different. I'm going to put these in the live sale. So I thought, okay, let's do something with them on the demo today to give you guys a little inspiration for that fun strand we found at the last minute.
Yeah, I'm really excited. And Kristen is so good at creating things on the fly, and I'm not necessarily the greatest at that. So I'm fascinated to watch this. And
I just was like in 2 seconds, like it literally was like 5 minutes before we went live. I'm poking around.
yeah, she's like, do you need these? Do you carry these on the website? Okay, I need some crimps. And I'm like, okay, cool, here. And you've even made it look so pretty and everything. So
I also found,
Oh, yes.
as I was digging, some yellow soft flex, y'all. So those soft flex lovers out there, Jill has a whole bucket of these little kits she put together that has yellow soft flex in it. You're gonna want these.
yes, because you guys don't make the yellow anymore, so
don't
it's
make
not
the yellow.
available anymore.
I know. I was like, what discontinued color may you have in your warehouse that our soft flexers will just die for? And she's got a ton of yellow.
Yes.
I know there's yellow lovers out there.
And I will tell you that they're not on the website right now, but they will be within 30 minutes of us going off the live.
Well,
here.
you're quick.
Yeah. Well, I know I've got contacts here.
You know how to get things done.
I know a girl who can make it happen. Yeah.
So I saw these in a little bucket, and I'm like, pull these out, put them somewhere, like get them up for soft flexers, because I know they're gonna love that you guys have some yellow that you can pick up, and they're paired with all of these beautiful beads. So really pretty. I don't know if you're gonna put them in a live sale or if they're just gonna go on the website.
They're going to go on JillWisemanDesigns.com. So
Okay.
you'll find them in the What's New section. And so that's the easiest way to find these. So, yep, just pop right into the What's New.
Awesome.
I saw people asking whether about some kind of grab bag or something from our in-person bead garage sale, and I'm working on that. I'm talking with John about how exactly we would make that happen, because I've been getting lots of requests for that. So whether we're going to my feeling is that we're going to have probably 3 different price points of mystery boxes that you can do, but we're still working out details, so we're not ready for that yet. If you are not on my email list, you should be. Because that's where all this information goes, and so that's the easiest way to find out exactly all the details of what's happening, what the address of the warehouse is, all that kind of stuff. Or on my Jill Wiseman Designs Facebook page. That's the other place that's got all this information. So stay tuned on the mystery boxes.
Exciting!
Yes, so much going on.
So much going on. I'm so thankful that you let me come in here and invade your space for a couple of days.
Well, it has been a blast.
It has been. It's been a lot of fun.
Well, first of all, you're really good at like just working off on your own and not needing your handhold. So that was fabulous. But then we had our dinners at night, and we basically it was so funny. Didn't you notice how the waiter just was like, whenever, no,
he knew we were just
we were just talking and talking and talking. So we were there for like 3 hours, you know.
He kept checking back. You guys okay? You guys all right? All right. No pressure.
Yeah, exactly. I made sure he got a good tip.
Yeah, he was lovely. He was a wonderful waiter.
Yeah.
It was really nice. Where was the name of that place?
We were at Jack Allen's Kitchen.
Jack Allen's Kitchen. It was really good. The food was excellent, and the waiter was fantastic. It was highly recommend.
Yeah, they do that whole farm to table thing. So all of the stuff is locally grown and just very delicious. So it's a great place here in Austin, and there's like 4 or 5 locations now around Austin.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to show you the beads that she's pulled because I'm loving this palette. Forgive us for a second while we mess with cameras here, because I'm figuring out this new system where I've got the 2 cameras, and so just give us a second while we switch.
Super fancy over here.
Yeah, just pretend like that there's sparklies going on right now, and
multiple devices, multiple cameras, multiple programs.
Exactly. Okay, so there we're going.
Blowing my mind over here.
And we're gonna move this then over here, and bring that in. Yes, thank you, ma'am. All right, so that is what our screen is looking like.
Loving it.
Let me see if I can get it just a little bit.
This is what we're working with.
Yes!
Yay! Okay, so for my soft flexors out there that are missing yellow, and if you don't know about our yellow, you gotta grab it. I mean, look at how fun it is. It's such a great color, and I know it feels really bright, but when you put it with other things, it's just such a fun colorful
and you're just
pop.
getting that pop. Yeah,
I mean, look at how great it would look with this palette too.
It really would.
Like reds, and because
that would make it very southwestern kind of thing. Oh yeah, and then that picks up the gold.
Super cool. So look for these on the website after our live.
Yes.
We're gonna have to put it in our email too, because I know people are gonna be excited to see that.
Fantastic.
So I'm using right now some of the Softlex pink tourmaline beading wire in our medium diameter.
I love that color.
Oh, such a good color.
It's very rosy.
It's very rosy. Yeah, it's perfect with what we've got going on here. So we started with the red, and then I found this button. That was my next little find, and I go, ooh, I just love reds with pinks and purples. So got some pink crystals here. What color is this? This is like,
let's see here.
Matte Opaque Vermilion Red AB. That's a long fancy name.
Yes, it is a fancy name. So it's,
what is this, size 11?
Yeah, size 11, and it's number 407FR.
There we go.
It's a Miyuki bead.
So Jill picked that one out to go with it too. We were trying to figure out a smaller bead to get in there. I cut enough Softlex beading wire, the 0.019, in to go around my wrist twice, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach a button on one side, and then we're going to string the double strand beads up, and then we'll do a little loop on the other side.
Awesome.
I'm going to use our magical crimping pliers. Those that know me know that I love
You guys are the ones who convinced me that those are the best crimping pliers in the whole world.
I mean,
so,
I just adore them.
And what's so special about them is that they turn your crimp into where it looks like a little round bead. So
Yes. So it takes, there is a learning curve.
Sure.
So if you get them, you could be a little frustrated at first. Just know there is a learning curve. But once you get it, you're just
like,
you
oh my
just
gosh.
love it.
Yeah, because it just makes the crimp disappear.
Right. So here we go. We've got this crimp tube. It's a 2x2 millimeter crimp tube we're using. So I've got that attached to my button, and we're going to turn it into a kind of like an ovally round bead. So if you look at this tool,
I'm going to come in a little bit.
perfect.
Okay.
I love this device she's got here too. I've been coveting this device that she has here, so I'm very excited to see how it works.
Yeah, for the overhead camera.
I was like, of course you have.
I've got all the little.
She's got all the fun tools and gadgets.
Okay.
So you've got one notch. It's like a half circle on each side of this crimping plier. The main key for this is you want to get that crimp tube right in the center. So you don't want it kind of peeking out on either side. You want it right in the center of that notch.
So you're not seeing the crimp basically at all.
So you're not seeing the crimp at all. And I always say, like, you got to practice for a little while, and it becomes a feeling thing. You'll just know when it's kind of sitting. You'll feel it sitting in there.
Okay.
So you'll give it a nice squeeze, like a firm handshake. And what it will do is it's going to pinch all four corners. We call it a ravioli.
I love the ravioli stage. It's cute.
Ravioli time. So if you've got all your four corners pinched, you know you were in the center and you're good to go. Then you're going to turn it 90 degrees, place it back in your tool in the same spot. And, you just got to make sure you're in the center the whole time. That's kind of the key. And you're going to give it another squeeze, and then I kind of do what I call like a pump and squeeze. So I'm rolling it in that notch, that little half circle, and I'm squeezing it a few more times.
Just kind of making sure it's all rounded.
It's all nice and rounded. Yeah, exactly.
And it makes such a beautiful crimp.
Right. I love it. Okay, so now we've got two strands. We've got our button attached and crimped.
And actually, before you move on, I want to show them like really close up. Let me see if I can get it to focus nicely. I really want it. Is it going to focus for me? No.
Back up just a little.
It just won't do it. Nope.
Right there. Right there.
But yeah, it's just really, really cute. This little round, it looks like she just strung a little 3mm round bead instead of a crimp. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so now what's next? I can't wait.
What's next? Okay, so now I think we'll pick up some of these little seed beads first, and we'll do a couple of these. I wanted these for the clasp too. Now I'm not a seed beater, so I love them for spacers and things like that, but I'm a slow beater when it comes to these.
The thing is, I'm a slow beater too, believe it or not.
Okay,
yeah.
all right, cool.
It's just that
I was like, I'm sitting here with Jill Wiseman, and she's probably super quick.
No, actually, I'm not. I'm a very deliberate beater because as a bead weaver, I like precision. That's one of the reasons I like it so much. And so I'm always trying to make it look as pretty as possible as I'm going along. And sometimes that takes a little bit of patience.
It takes a little time,
yeah. Exactly. And so, and occasionally when I do find myself rushing, that's when my work starts looking a little sloppy.
Right.
And so I'm like, okay, wait, take a breath. You're not in a hurry. Just calm down, and you can be more controlled with your movements and intentional. Yeah, exactly. So there's lots of people who feel like they need to bead fast because there's just so much that they want to do.
Yeah.
And you certainly can, yes, of course, but there's a little bit of, just kind of chilling out a little bit sometimes helps a lot, especially like at the tricky parts, like at a clasp or something like that, when you're changing your wire or whatever.
That's the same with like, craft wire and stuff too. When I first started using the hard wire, craft wire, I would always just want to go too quickly.
Yes.
And you got to be patient.
You got to be patient.
Going slower is actually your friend.
I had to reteach myself that actually this week because I was making a wrapped loop and my loop kept coming out, my wrap kept coming out messy. And I was like, the problem is I'm not taking enough time and actually pulling it along as I'm, the way you're supposed to.
Right.
And so when I calmed down and did it very deliberately, it was easy peasy. It was awesome.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, I see Allie says she's been watching my painting and soul scribble videos in the evenings and she loves them.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's so sweet. So I do have my own YouTube channel. I don't have too many subscribers, so if you want to come hang out with me, get over there.
For sure. And I will add it in the comments once we get off the live. I will add a link to it.
Yeah, so it's Kristen Fagan Art. And you can find all sorts of painting videos over there and like quick, what I call creative well-being practices that you do like in your sketchbook, and very simple materials, things to kind of just calm you down, get out of your head.
And don't we all need that?
Don't we all need that? Exactly.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is fun.
I am loving this.
This is super fun.
And that 2-hole bead in there is just so perfect because, you know, it's going to still be narrow. I mean, usually with 2-hole beads, they're quite frequently quite a bit larger.
Right.
But this little 6-hole,
It's gonna be
6
so
millimeter coin is just so cute.
So cute. And that was our impetus, right? That
Yes.
was our muse.
That's right.
Was that red 2-hole bead strand that you guys are going to be able to get on the live sale.
Yeah. So my live sale happens on jwdlive.com. It is a whole different website than my Jill Wiseman Designs website. So jwdlive.com. And we have our live sales on Fridays. And they start at 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Central, 2 o'clock Mountain, and 1 o'clock Pacific. And there's a great group of folks who join me on those lives. Well, my mom and Poppy, my dog Poppy,
Oh
are
my gosh,
there too.
Poppy is so cute.
She likes you because you know how to do the good pets.
She knows I have doggies at home.
You can tell a dog person, you know, like when people come to deliver packages here at the office, we don't like them if they don't stop and pet the dog.
Right. That's how you're being judged.
That's
when
right.
You come to,
whether they know it or not. So Mom and Poppy are always on the lives with me, and then we've got a great group of women who join us each week, and there's all sorts of fun conversation that happens, and we're always giggling about the beads, and basically I show you all sorts of gorgeous things that I've found from all over. And
oh gosh, I'm like, who said that? That's my husband Bert here.
I love
Who
it.
is this Kristen? She is beautiful. So you found us. I told him I was going live on your page, but I didn't give him specifics.
Good job, Bert.
You tracked us down.
Very fun.
Are you missing me, honey? It's been a couple days. I'll be home today.
That's right.
Because after this, I'm flying out. It was like a whirlwind adventure here.
For
Jill.
sure,
It's
yeah.
been so much fun.
I think it's one of those ones where sometimes a short trip is just best because you know that you have to pack in all the fun like quickly.
Yeah.
So there's not a lot of like downtime and stuff. Oh, yay. Thank you so much, Jill. I saw that you have RSVP'd for the in-person event, so that'll be really fun to have you here at the warehouse. And one of the things when we're doing this Bead garage sale thing is you'll get to see the film studio that we're in right now.
Oh, that's going to be fun. It's exciting to see this. This was like, I told her yesterday when I walked in, or maybe it was the first day I was here, I was like, I'm so excited to see this room.
The magical room.
Yes. Especially because I'm like, if you saw how I worked.
Yeah, I'm pretty spoiled here. I've got quite a bit of space here in this room. I actually need to go through it because we've got all sorts of cords and equipment that we don't use anymore, and that I need to, kind of clear out of here.
I saw that John was here. Where was it? Can you scroll back to comments?
Let's see here. Oh, is John on?
Yeah,
Oh,
I saw it. There he is.
There he is.
Hi,
John. Yep, we've been talking about you. Your name has come up a number of different times.
Sean, I did some damage, but you know what? Not nearly as much as you've got going on in here.
Yes. Well, the thing is, John and I are professional shoppers.
Totally professional shoppers.
And we have been lucky enough in our lives to be able to go all across the world and find these treasures.
Yeah.
And so
I mean, we're all lucky for it too. So
definitely.
Thank you both for what you do.
It's really dangerous when he and I get on a shopping trip together because we kind of goad each other on.
Yeah, you're enabling each other.
Totally. And so, yes, I remember one trip to the Czech Republic in particular where he was like, yeah, I'm not going to buy any beads for myself. And before you know it, he was placing a production order, and I was just like,
You're like,
"Gee,
oh, that's not.
I wonder how that happened."
Huh?
Yeah, I love it. Oh my gosh, we've got someone flying in from Seattle. Oh, Jill, that's amazing.
Oh, wow.
That is so funny.
You don't have many opportunities like this at all anymore.
True. Yeah.
I mean, this is really special.
John's been after me to try to open up the warehouse in some way, shape, or form for years, and I've resisted it. And part of the reason is just
It's logistically
logistics.
a lot. It's
Yes,
a lot. Yeah.
that's why.
So if you're coming, be patient.
Yes.
Give Miss Jill and her wonderful team some grace.
That's right. Yeah, we don't have like a barcoding system or anything, and so we're going to be doing some checkouts that are a little bit more manual, but we're coming up with systems that will allow us to do it as quickly as possible. And but yeah, the whole team's going to be here. So all of the little beadettes here at Jill Wiseman Designs will be here that weekend as well. So you get to meet the people who sign your thank you notes when you place an order with us.
Oh, I should take a look at those thank you notes. That's so sweet.
Yeah, we put thank you notes in every package, and we include photos of our dogs.
You do?
Yes, we do. So they know all of our furry friends too.
Oh, that's really awesome. I love that.
We are super animal friendly here at Jill Wiseman Designs.
Yes, I got to meet Raina's dog. Right?
Yeah, Raina's dog too. Yeah, that's right.
Super cute. And there's something going on about ducks. Do you guys know about this?
The ducks. Well, the ducks kind of started out because I read something, in a news article somewhere about how there was this trend where people were hiding ducks places.
Yes.
And so I went and got myself a bag. I guess I got 2 bags because there were 100 in each bag. So we had like 200 ducks. Maybe it was just 100. I don't know. I don't even remember at this point. But anyway, I think it was 100 that Mom and I came in on a Saturday, and we hid them all over the warehouse in places that the girls might find them. And so as they came in on that Monday morning, there was a big duck hunt all over the warehouse. And I think it took us a couple weeks to find all the last of the ducks.
It sounds like a good time working with Jill, doesn't it?
Yeah, we believe highly in laughter and fun as well, yes.
Yeah.
So then that kind of morphed into, well, those were just the regular yellow ducks. And then for some reason I decided we also needed multicolored ducks. So I ordered a big bag of multicolored ducks.
Because, we're in the color business.
Right, exactly. Because if one duck is good, then another 100 is really good. And so then the girls started just kind of randomly popping a duck in people's orders when they were shipping them out. So some people will get them, some people won't. They keep a list of who they've sent the ducks to, so that they, try to hit as many people as possible. That's right. So we're kind of getting to the bottom of of the ducks that we currently have. So they just put a poll in our group, Jill Wiseman Designs Beaders, on Facebook, about because now we found out that there's all sorts of these little tiny critters that they make in plastic.
So now it's like, now we can move on from ducks.
Right.
What's next?
Last time I looked, and I haven't looked today, but last time I looked, bunnies were winning.
Really?
It was kind of neck and neck between bunnies and unicorns.
Oh my
we
God,
found
how
cute
cute
little unicorn ones too. So, I'm kind of a classic girl. I really love the multicolored ducks because we started with ducks. Eventually, I think we're gonna have to end with ducks at some point in the future.
Right.
And they're not beads. Somebody asked if I sold the beads on the website, and the thing is, they're actually not beads. They're just little tiny ducks,
Little sculptures.
little plastic thing, just a fun thing to like hang out.
It is fun. I was just there's this little, kind of trendy bar we went to. It's like a dive restaurant kind of a thing for my birthday in Phoenix. And they had a duck machine where they had like one of those claw machines, but it was just covered in ducks. And I did take a picture of it. So I'm now going to have to share it in your group.
I love it.
And it was funny because I didn't play it, but it was like, basically you're guaranteed to win. You put money in, you're going to get a duck.
I like that. That's the kind of game I like. Don't make me a loser. Come on.
So it was really cute. They had like a couple of arcade games that was there, some darts and things like that. But yeah, so the ducks have taken over. They're definitely a thing.
Yeah. Well, and I think somebody mentioned the Jeeps and ducks. I think that's where the whole duck thing originated, although I don't know why that started. But Jeep owners leave ducks on other Jeeps that they see as just kind of like a, hey, see you, kind of thing.
Okay.
And so I did know about that. And so I guess that has now translated into these little tiny ducks, because they're like, seriously, they're like, I don't know, like 6 millimeters in size. I mean, they're little tiny things.